In a new clip for next week's episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Erika Jayne pretty much says she can't show sympathy for the victims, partially because of the legal situation that she's in, but also maybe some of the victims are lying about not receiving money from her estranged husband, Tom Girardi. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So Erika Jayne, as you know, has been putting out there during this season 12 of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, that everything has been disproven. We did a whole separate video from our friends over at the Bravo docket breaking down on how that is just not true. Even if they didn't even do that breakdown, you already know that that's not true. They are still in the middle of trying to figure out where is this money that's owed to victims. Well, in this new clip for next week's episode, Erika's having a conversation with Garcelle. Kyle is there acting like, oh, really? And Dorit. And they have a conversation about all of what has been happening with her and why she received the backlash that she received last year. And Garcelle points out to Erika, it's because it felt as if you didn't show compassion. And she says, I can't. You know, I do have compassion, but I can't.
Been dragged through the mud for something that didn't do, never happened. And
I think one of the reasons, though, is that you didn't show any compassion. You didn't show like, oh my God, I hope this didn't really happen.
I really hoped it didn't.
I know, but you didn't say that.
Yeah, but I can't.
Why can't you say that?
No. Because when you're in a legal situation like that, every word counts. We're not even sure that there were people that weren't paid.
You're saying that we don't know for a fact that these people weren't paid, these victims?
That's right, exactly right.
You mean that there's a chance that they can be lying?
No way.
Yeah, way.
So when Dorit chimes in and says, so there is a possibility that they could be lying, she doesn't specifically say it herself. However, Dorit puts it out there, so you're saying that they could be lying? And she's like, yes. Look, we understand that in this particular situation, yes, it's a legal situation. So I understand Erika being careful what she says in public and what she does in public. I've talked about this multiple times. I understand she can't just all of a sudden go in her closet and take everything and just give it away. I understand that. I'm not one of those people that doesn't understand that they have to go through these steps. But she's being accused of receiving over $20-something million from her LLC. She says she's never received it. Her money, her hands have never touched it. However, it did pay for things that she put out there when it comes to her music career. But one of the things that we're seeing consistently throughout this season with Erika Jayne is her lack of empathy again. People aren't saying, okay, maybe you didn't know what your husband was doing, but now that you do, you still are conducting yourself in such a way that no one can support you. No one can feel sorry for you. You want us to feel sorry for Tom Girardi because he's going through something now. Well, when Tom Girardi was going through these things, I don't care what people want to say. Well, he's been experiencing these things for the last 10 years. Well, he's been stealing from his clients for like 40 years, according to these records. So when she points out that, oh, some of these victims could be lying. Okay, maybe. For argument's sake, maybe there is a victim out there that's lying. But there are countless victims that have won judgments against your husband. That's why I no longer say allegedly Tom Girardi stole from his clients. No, there are legal judgments that say he stole from his clients and now he owes them millions of dollars. So you putting this narrative out there as if they've been disproven. No, they have not. If they were disproven, you wouldn't be dealing with all this legal stuff right now. There has been nothing disproven. If anything, it showed us more and more how involved and how connected you were. I couldn't believe my ears when I saw this clip. I literally just recapped the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And I was like, all right, I'll move on to the next pop culture news story. But I saw this and I said, oh, hell to the no. Like, really, Erika? This is why people do not like you. But you know what? Keep showing us who you are, because I'd much rather you show me who you truly are deep down inside than giving us a fake phony self. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Lisa Rinna. I could not believe this, guys. As always, I want to know your thoughts on this. I'm open to being wrong. I'm open to hearing what other people say, because there are people like, well, I get what she's saying. There could be people out there, that are, just jumping on the bandwagon. We've seen that before. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people that before all of this was exposed, did not receive their money, had received judgments, and had not received their money. There's voicemails in the Rui Gomez situation of Tom Girardi trying to cover up the whole situation. So excuse me if we don't have sympathy for you and the problems that you're having right now. God forbid I have to wear an outfit more than once. Get the out of my, and no. Let me remind you, because I know what you're going to say and what some of your supporters will say. Oh, you just think it's cool to support the victims. No, it's the human thing to do when people are stolen from, when people are abused, when people are treated like they don't mean anything because they're not at the level you think that they should be at. Guys, as always, let's continue this conversation below, and be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.